Hey guys, I'm Becky from BookBite Reviews, and today I'm doing the Booktube Chat Tag. The Booktube Chat Tag is a tag that was created by Teresa Love. I will have her original tag video down below, as well as her channel. You should definitely go and subscribe her. I really enjoy her. She has such a positive, upbeat personality, and I just think she's really fun to watch. So definitely be sure to go on there and subscribe to her. But today we are participating in her BookTube chat. So she has 10 questions that she is asking booktubers to answer, and they are not your garden variety, what's your favorite book type questions. They're a lot more in depth, and I really had to think about these. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I will say right now that I am tagging anybody that wants to participate, so I will have all of the questions right down below in the description box, so definitely be sure to participate. Tag Teresa if you do, and also leave a comment and tell me if you participate, because I would love to watch and see your answers as well. So the very first question is, what is your Bookstagram name? How many followers do you have? And how many subscribers do you have here on YouTube? So for Bookstagram, it's the same as my channel. It is BookBite Reviews. As far as Instagram followers, I have 529. And as far as subscribers here on YouTube, I have literally just reached my 300th subscriber. So thank you guys so very much. I am still very new to this. I would be thankful if 2 people were watching me, because I'm sure one of those people would be my husband. So I'm just thankful to the one other person that watches me. I'm just very grateful, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy my channel too. Number 2 is, what is the book or book series that sparked your love of reading? If you have been watching my channel, you already know what this book series is, and that is Twilight by Stephenie Meyer. I originally had no interest in Twilight. I have always been a reader, but I have never been into the paranormal before Twilight. So I believe I was like 15, 16 at the time. My cousin and her friends were reading the Twilight books, and they were obsessed. My cousin was talking about how she was going to move to Forks, Washington and find her own vampire, and I thought she was insane. I thought she was literally crazy. I told her that vampires are not real, you are such a weirdo, and she begged me to just read the book. I kept denying it, and then we went on a camping trip together. She brought her books, and she begged me to please just read the first book, and if I didn't like it, then fine, but just try it. So I read the first book, and I was hooked. I was so hooked. I just really love Twilight. I don't care what you think about Twilight. I know it is not the best quality book, but I love it. It has so many sentimental values to me, and it is what got me into paranormal and what created this whole channel, honestly, because it was when I really got addicted to reading. I got super into the paranormal and finally found the book community. So the next question is, what is your favorite part about the book community? My favorite part, I think, is number 1, the camaraderie and the welcomeness. I feel like anytime that you go to a author signing, a book event, a expo, when you find people who are into books, even if you don't have the same reading taste, there's automatically this kinship, and it is the most magical thing to experience. So if you ever get a chance to go to an in-person thing, please do. It will seriously change your life. It's like going to a library on crack. Like, it's absolutely outstanding. So I definitely love that aspect of it. The other thing that I really love is just finding all these new and different books to check out. There are so many books that I didn't really have any intention of reading, but then so many other people were reading them that I really thought that we had the same reading tastes, and they end up loving it, so I try it out and end up loving it too, even though I had no intention of ever picking it up. So I think that those are probably my favorite parts. The next question is, what are your top 3 books or book series? Which is such a hard freaking question, but I have narrowed it down to the top 3. They're all very obvious if you know me or you know books. And number 1, of course, is Twilight. Number 2 and 3 I feel are on an equal playing field, so I'm not going to rank which one is 2 and which one is 3, but that is the Lux Series by Jennifer L. Armentrout and Harry Potter. The next question is, what is your favorite thing about reading? Of course, the escapism, but I think that I really loved reading because I could learn about all these different cultures and different people and different experiences, and I also think it just really, really heightened my empathy and my ability to recognize other emotions from people, especially when they're trying to hide them. The next question is, what is an underrated book that you loved? So I did do a little bit of research for this one. I went on my Goodreads, I ordered all the books that I read in number of ratings and reviews, and looked at all the ones that had the lowest amount of people rate or review them and look for my favorite out of that. And I already had a series in mind, but I wanted to do the research and see if there was a different series, because I always talk about this book anytime I talk about an underrated series, and that is the Alder Tales by R.S. McCoy. I love these books so freaking much. They are paranormal meets fantasy meets political meets fairy tale retelling. They are so freaking good, and you have got to check them out. The next question is, who are some of your favorite booktubers? I have 5 that I watch religiously. These are my all-time favorites. They are in no order. I will have their channels linked down below so you guys can check them out as well. Let's jump in. So first up is Brittany the Bibliophile. I absolutely love her. I love her energy. I find her vlogs to be very relaxing, and I just really love watching them. Next is Reagan from the Peruse Project. Again, her vlogs are some of my favorite ones. I think that her vlogs are like what I aspire my vlogs to be. She does weekend reading vlogs, and they're always so relaxed, and I really feel like I know her and I know her apartment, and I just love how often she checks in and how relaxed she is and how she just really, really lets us into her world, and I just love them. I really hope my vlogs can be on her level at some point. Next is G from BookRoast. I love everything that G does, but I really love all of her Harry Potter things. I feel like she is such a Harry Potter expert, and I really love watching her videos. They're also very, very aesthetically pleasing. Next is Kevin from The Irish Reader. I love Kevin so much. Anytime that I need a laugh, I watch Kevin, because he is constantly saying hilarious stuff and making himself laugh, and I cannot not laugh if Kevin is laughing, especially at himself. He is so contagiously hilarious. I just cannot even. I have now gotten to a point where I cannot watch him on my lunch breaks at work, because I cannot not laugh, and people look at me weird, and I love Kevin. And last but certainly not least, I think my favorite booktuber that there is Chloe from BooksWithChloe. I absolutely love her. She is such a gentle, kind, sentimental soul, and I just love everything about her. I feel like her channel is so freaking genuine, and definitely one of my favorite booktubers. The next question is, what book character or combination of characters are you most like? I think if I had to pick one, I would probably say I'm most like Katie from the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have a lot of things in common with Katie, and I've always felt a very deep kinship with her. The next question is, if your life was a book, what genre would it be? I would hope that it is a YA spicy romance. That would be great. Or like a YA super cutesy romance, kind of like Tweet Cute. I would love for it to be a paranormal romance, but there's always like some big turmoil that I don't think I would be able to survive. Like Twilight, there's the Volturi, and I don't know if I could handle that drama or survive. So I'm gonna hope that it is a YA romance. And the very last question is, who is your favorite Disney princess and why? I think this is my favorite question on here. I freaking love Disney. I love Disney princesses, and I feel like questions like this never get asked. My all-time favorite Disney princess is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. The reason why is, number one, I don't really know. She's always been my favorite. I've always watched Beauty and the Beast on repeat. I have a Beauty and the Beast tattoo. I just absolutely love her. I think it's because she is so strong and independent, but yet very, very caring and always does what's right. Of course, she loves books. I love books. I think that Beauty and the Beast is definitely one that I would love to jump in, and if, you know, a movie was my life, it'd be super cool if it was Beauty and the Beast. I also, of course, cannot go without mentioning my other 2 top favorite Disney princesses, and that is Ariel and Mulan. I love them all for very different reasons. Belle has always been my favorite, but those 2 are a very, very close second. Alright guys, so that is all 10 questions for the BookTube Chat Tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, anybody who wants to do this, please do so. Just be sure to tag Teresa, and please come back and let me know that you did it so I can watch. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!